In Kumasi, specifically at Ahojo, there lived a wealthy businessman called Kweku Boadu. Everybody knew him. If money had a best friend, it was Kweku Boadu. The man owned transport companies, shops at Kejetia, houses at Santase, and even had drivers for his drivers. But the real problem was not Kweku. It was his wife, Madam Esi Boadu. Hey! That woman loved enjoyment more than mosquitoes love dirty gutters. Every week, new rig. Every month, new iPhone. Every 2 weeks, new insults for innocent people. Kweku loved her too much. The man spoiled her like overcooked banku. If Madam Esi pointed at something, Kweku bought it immediately. One day, she saw somebody's dog wearing clothes. By evening, her own dog had 2 bodyguards just because she wanted to show off too. People in Kumasi started calling the dog Honorable Bruno. Even the dog was proud. When Bruno walked, it looked like it paid rent. Madam Esi had one dangerous habit. She doesn't respect anybody. She is always looking for trouble when trouble will be resting. She disrespected poor people. She doesn't even want to breathe the same air as them. So whenever she goes out, she brings her perfume or sanitizer, especially old women. If she saw an elderly woman selling tomatoes by the roadside, she would wind down her car glass and say things like, "Grandma, have you retired from suffering yet?" Then she would laugh and drive away like a movie villain. Some people want her friends, her relatives, and anyone who admire her, but she doesn't listen. But she will always reply them that poor people are poor because they enjoy laziness. Meanwhile, the woman had never washed her own spoon before. One hot afternoon at Kejetia Market, everything changed. Madam Esi had gone shopping with her friends. As usual, she was behaving like the Queen Mother of Ghana. Suddenly, an old woman carrying oranges accidentally bumped into her. The oranges scattered everywhere. The elderly woman quickly apologized, but Madam Esi exploded. "Look at your eyes. Can't you see where you are going? You have big eyes, but you can't see. How dare you? You old woman. This dress I'm wearing can buy you and take care of you and your useless family." People started gathering. The old woman bent down slowly to pick the oranges. Then Madam Esi kicked one of the oranges away. The crowd gasped. One woman even whispered, "Eh? This woman has borrowed trouble." But Madam Esi wasn't done. She insulted the old woman for almost 5 minutes straight. Even the market women became uncomfortable. Then the old woman stood up quietly. She looked directly into Madam Esi's eyes and smiled. Not normal smiling, the kind of smile that can disconnect your destiny from Wi-Fi. Then she said softly, "Pride is sweet until life changes its mind. Just because you have money, so you can do whatever you like and get away with it, right? No problem." The whole market suddenly became silent. Even the loud trotro mates nearby stopped shouting "Edu, Edu." But Madam Esi laughed loudly. "Somebody's grandmother is threatening me with proverbs." She entered her car and left. When she got home, she was still angry at what happened in the market and started cursing the woman again. Her husband arrived and she explained things to him. But Kweku Boadu didn't say anything. All he said is, "My dear, don't worry, they envy you." 1 month later, things got worse. Kweku Boadu received a shocking phone call in his office that broke him completely. One of his cargo trucks carrying expensive goods had caught fire. Everything destroyed. The next morning, his bank account was frozen because of an investigation. 3 days later, his biggest business partner traveled abroad with company money. Gone, vanished, as if the earth swallowed him. Within 1 month, Kweku lost almost everything. Cars sold, shops closed, workers disappeared, Friends stopped picking calls. Even Bruno the dog became depressed. The bodyguards disappeared too. During heavy rain, Kweku sat quietly in darkness because ECG had disconnected their lights. Madam Esi was crying, real crying, not social media crying. Then Kweku spoke. Esi, ever since you insulted that old woman, nothing has gone right. For the first time in her life, Madam Esi became afraid. A family member advised them to visit a pastor at Bantama. When they arrived, the pastor prayed quietly. Then suddenly he opened his eyes. There was an elderly woman crying because of what was done to her. Madam Esi froze. The pastor continued, "You stepped on a lion's tail. That woman is not an ordinary woman. The universe was testing you because of how arrogant you are." Goosebumps covered her body. The pastor told them the only solution was simple. Find her, kneel down, apologize sincerely. And that was how their suffering journey began. Every morning, they set through Kumasi Market, Kejetia, Edum, Tafo, Asafo. Imagine Madam Esi, the same woman who used to insult market women, now begging people, "Please, have you seen this old woman before?" Some traders intentionally ignored her. One woman even said, "Madam, when you had money, your voice was louder than ambulance siren. Why are you humble now?" Another market woman charged them 5 Ghana cedis before giving directions. But the directions were wrong. One taxi driver took them around Kumasi for 3 hours, only to admit he too was searching for someone. Even in suffering, Ghanaian people can hustle. Weeks became months. No sign of the old woman. Kweku started working as a spare parts delivery man. One day, rain beat him so badly that even goats pitied him. Madam Esi also started selling kelewele by roadside. And every time she saw elderly women passing by, she would stand up respectfully. "No problem, Grandma. Take extra pepper." The same woman who once insulted people now understood suffering, but still, they never found the mysterious old woman again. Some people said she was an angel. Others said she was a powerful spiritual woman. Others believed she was simply a test from God. Till today in Kumasi, old women at Kejetia still tell the story of Madam Esi Boadu. The woman had everything, but lost it because pride entered her head like a bad Wi-Fi connection. And the funny thing, anytime somebody disrespects an elderly woman at the market, traders still say, "Careful, oh, don't go and look for Madam Esi's problem." Thank you for watching. So, the lesson from this story: no matter the amounts of money that you have, you should respect people. Even Bible says there is more blessing in giving than receiving. I'm glad that you made it to the last end. Thank you for watching. Please come back next time.